What is going on, everyone? It's Ultimate Spy 53 here, and I had one of the worst movie theater experiences in my life. It was awful. I thought I'd make a vlog just to be able to talk to you about what exactly happened. It also kind of goes along with a review of The Nutcracker, which is the movie I just saw, and why it was horrible, and I couldn't really enjoy it, and I don't really know what else I can say. Basically, I got to a showing and it was great. Like, the movie started, and the Disney themes play was very different than I usually hear. It was the if we wish upon a star beam, except it was just a little bit different, which is amazing. Beautiful movie, at least what I enjoy of it. But the problem, and this is what infuriated me the most about the movie, it was there was this couple that was to the far right of me, and they were making out like passionately and constantly, and it was really annoying. And to be able to watch the movie that you paid for was basically impossible because they were so loud. You could hear them smacking lips, and it was just awful. And it's probably one of the worst movie theater experiences I've ever had. I mean, I haven't had any horrible movie experience really, not really, actually. Never in my life have I ever actually had a experience that bad. And it literally, I couldn't enjoy the movie because they were kissing passionately. And then I would occasionally look to my right to see what was going on. I didn't really want to peek too much because I wasn't trying to enjoy the movie. But I was just kind of, it was because of course it was annoying. So it was constantly happening. I could hear it, and because of my autism, because I get uncomfortable when that kind of stuff happens, my heart rate started to increase, and I felt really pressure, and it was like ba bum ba bum. It was like good grief. And I think at one point during the movie, the few seconds that I would look away, they had taken their chairs, their seats that they were in, and they basically were on them, on top of each other, and they were making out, and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. It was horrible. Not only did the whole making out thing, just the sound of it disgusted me, but what they were doing was just unspeakable. I mean, I feel like what they were doing was that they had paid to see a movie, The Nutcracker in this case, and they decided instead of watching the movie, they decided to use that time, or most of the time anyway, to just kiss and make out and do it very loudly. And it was horrible. And it's like, I don't know what their problem was, but they decided they wanted to go to the movie and not even really pay attention to what they paid for. Like they paid ticket to see this movie, and they weren't even paying attention. They just they didn't really seem to care about the movie they were watching. And it's like it was horrible because they're making all these noises and all these disgusting kissing noises, and it it distracted me from the movie because I couldn't really hear what was going on in the movie. I mean, at some points I could hear, but it was really hard to follow what was happening because of the distraction they caused. And I never in my life seen something so despicable happen to me in a theater. Like they literally, it's like take your PDA somewhere else. Don't do it in a movie theater. And I was just like, I was pissed. I was very annoyed. I'm like, come on. And about 90% of the time, I couldn't really enjoy the movie. I was trying to enjoy it, but it was really hard to because, all the times that the really good stuff was happening, they were making out. It was horrible. So I planned to see The Nutcracker again, but it was one of the worst experiences ever. I mean, no one came out of the theater to go get an usher. No one, got up and asked them to stop. I mean, I certainly couldn't because I was so uncomfortable that I didn't want to get up. I'm like, I don't want to do anything. I mean, all I could do is put my hood up to block their scene in the corner of my eye, which was it's like they even care. I feel like they wanted to go to the movies, hardly even watch the movie that they paid for, and then make out just to annoy people because oh we can annoy the heck out of people so people don't get that enjoy the movie. Well, you did a good job because you guys are assholes. Yeah, they're basically just these assholes that wanted to ruin the movie for me, and I really couldn't enjoy it. I mean, I will say though, and Nutcracker got 34%. That is not a good score. It deserves 100%. It was so good. It was probably one of the best Disney movies I've seen in a long time. Like the best, one of the best live action Disney movies I've seen. This is obviously a retelling of the Nutcracker, but it was one of the most beautiful movies I've seen in my entire life. I mean, maybe out of many. I mean, Beauty and the Beast is a pretty good movie, but like, I mean, I don't know if it even tops Beauty and the Beast. I mean, I just think that visually it's stunning. That the actors did a really good job, and just overall it had some amazing cinematography, amazing music. The music was gorgeous. The scenery was beautiful. Everything about the movie was beautiful, but I could not enjoy it because of this couple at the far end of me. And it was horrible. So that was my movie theater experience, and it was one of the worst I've ever had. I will definitely see the movie again to do a proper review of it. Hopefully, be better. I mean, all I can say is it was a really good movie. Despite people saying about the movie, I'm kind of not surprised anymore because about movies, getting these bad reviews because what movie out there hasn't gotten a bad review that's really good? I mean, I wouldn't really be surprised if Fantastic Beasts 2 got a bad review. I mean, seriously, I wouldn't. But this movie was really, really good. It was one of the best Disney has to offer. I Again, I think the best part of the movie that really surprised me was taking the "Will You Wish Upon a Star" song, which is essentially Disney's theme song, basically since Pinocchio came out, and they basically remixed it. I guess they redid it, like they reorchestrated it or whatever. It's so good, but this movie. To sum it up, based off what I enjoyed it, because about 90% of the movie I could not enjoy because of what was happening in the background. And it was just amazing. It was just great. I have no other words for it. It was probably one of the best Disney movies of all time that have come out, in recent years because Wrinkle in Time didn't do too well, but this movie was amazing and I loved it. I have no problems with it really. I just could not enjoy it because of the distraction, the major distraction. I will be obviously seeing it again properly, more enjoyable this time, but it was so. I mean, okay, the problem with the couple kissing in the background, it was so loud. I'm surprised no one else walked out. I mean, I couldn't walk out because I don't want to miss the movie. I mean, I really couldn't miss the movie, but it was the fact that it's like almost all the lines. I mean, most of the lines that I heard, I really couldn't hear them very well because all I could hear was lip smooching and smacking. And it was just disgusting. It was the most disgusting sound I've ever heard. And I know what kissing sounds like, and it's disgusting. So that was one of the worst movie experiences I've ever had. I mean, the watching the movie itself was great, but being in the theater was one of the worst I've ever had. So that's really all I can say about that. That's what I wanted to talk about because I just wanted to let you know about that because it's probably one of the worst experiences I've ever had because it just happened today and it was horrible. Never could have thought that would happen. I mean, I don't know if they were having sex or not. I don't. I mean, I could hear heavy breathing. I could see they were on top of each other. They looked like they were really intimate. I have no idea if it was sex. It might have been. I don't know. But to have a couple in a movie theater auditorium and making out like that, basically not even caring about the movie they paid for, while at the same time preventing others from having a good time. Basically, it's like why if you're gonna make out, do it somewhere else. Don't go to a movie theater and then make everyone else's enjoyment horrible because that's just not cool. And I'm pretty sure it's illegal to do that anyway. So I really wish that Usher would have taken them out, but I didn't really have any way to fix that because I was trying to watch the movie and I didn't want to get another ticket because I didn't have enough money. So ugh, but yeah, that was my experience. And to update you, videos are back. Tomorrow I'm gonna be making some more videos because I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not quite there yet. I'm maybe like 95% healthy. I'm not coughing quite as often. I'm hardly sneezing anymore. Actually, I think the only problem now is the voice, and my voice is still not quite there but I feel way better. I've rested. I've had water. I've had cider. I've had warm stuff. All that really good stuff to make it so I get better. All that really good stuff, and I feel like I'm ready to come back to YouTube again because I've had it's been a little bit. I was able to get 2 videos out over the course of a couple days, and again, those were just the reviewed episode I got out because I was okay. I was to the point where I'm like, I want to keep this review show going, and then I was also able to get that other episode out for the finale of Torchlight, and that was before I got sick. So there you go. Videos are back tomorrow, meaning the 5th. Not the 4th, because today's the 4th. Tomorrow, the 5th, I'll be making more videos. I'm gonna get a reaction video out, and then there's a game I found on Game Jolt that I want to try out. See if I can do a series on that. And then there's also, other games out that I definitely want to play, like Monkey Island 2, Torchlight 2, a lot of other games out there that I really want to play. I'm not really sure if I want to play Monkey Island 2 yet, because I still haven't bought my graphics card, unfortunately. But things are going to be happening very soon, and I'm very excited for that. And that is all I'm going to say. It was honestly one of the worst movie experiences ever. I mean, I don't even know why they wanted to do that. It was just horrible. Like, seriously, how could anyone make it through a movie like that? I mean, I did, but it was horrible. It's disgusting. Basically, it sounded like they were having sex. I mean, they weren't. I mean, I couldn't tell, but it's gross. Just disgusting. So, if you guys have any stories like that are similar to how I've experienced movies, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear them. Maybe they're different, maybe they're similar. I mean, my story is just a crazy one that just happened to happen today, and it was like totally a crazy one that it's like, oh my god, how rude are people in the movie theaters? They're insanely rude, yes. So that's really all I can say. I am back. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not quite 100%, but I definitely think that I can come back to do videos again. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. I really do appreciate support. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe for more videos like this and other great content. And I'll be back next time with another video. Alright? See ya.